walking now. Hi everybody, I'm here making a video of the 2019 Pacific Games. I want to make this video for a few reasons. One is because it's not every time it's hosted in your home country, which is Samoa. Number two, I'm participating for the first time in the Pacific Games, so that's pretty cool and exciting. And number three, I wanted my daughter to be able to watch it when she grows up. So I'm not going to be able to show everything about the games, but I'll show some of the opening and closing ceremony from an athlete's point of view, and I'll show some of the sport I participated in, which is squash. And squash ain't familiar to a lot of people, so this will be a good exposure for the sport. So leading to the opening ceremony, all the athletes, including athletes from Samoa, went to a dining hall. We all got to eat, have a nice meal, and from there we hopped onto buses. The buses took us to the park. Well, almost to the park. On the way to the park, the traffic was so crazy that the bus driver basically said it's faster for us to hop out and walk to the park than sit in traffic. So that's what we did. We hopped out of the buses and we walked to the park, which was only a couple of 100 meters left to go anyways. We grabbed some flags along the way and just soaked it in. We're at the opening ceremony now. It's the PM sitting over there. The Samoa. This is the team. Kids are ready for their opening. It's gonna be a great night. So you finally catch up with all the athletes from your own country. You basically line up and get ready for the parade. Of course, as the host nation, Samoa, you go last. And as you're walking to your spot, you see all the other different countries and you see them all doing their chants and having a bit of fun. Everyone's pretty pumped up, and it was pretty cool going last because you see everybody march into the stadium, you hear the crowd's reaction, and then they walk around the field and they walk past you. So I got to catch a glimpse of each of them. One funny moment we had while the teams were walking past us is one of my teammates, Chad, knew a few players from different countries that played squash, but we also recognized some big time athletes such as rugby players. And New Zealand had brought over DJ Forbes. He's a big time rugby sevens player, part Samoan guy, good ambassador for the sport. And so I got to shake the guy's hand, but as he passed by, Chad yelled out, "That's my cousin!" And everybody had a good laugh. So it was a good, fun environment for the athletes. There was no tension. There was no, "I'm going to war with you."
That's my cousin.
You see all the athletes from a different country, the excitement starting to build up. And then you see everyone from Samoa working together. You see people that work for the government. You see volunteers. You see school kids come together that are performing. And you could just feel the build-up that was leading to the opening ceremony, and you just couldn't wait for it.
Sorry, why is the light? Mas cuidado, né, cara? Single file, single file. Hey, let's
Welcome, Samoa. Thank you for representing all of us.
Dad's coming out as one of the flag
The
bearers
flag
for the
bearers
Pacific
for
Games.
the ceremonial flag is Mrs. Pesitano Mesini, the President of Netball Samoa, Mrs. Dawn Rasmussen, Hall of Famer Samoa Sports, Mr. Masoendo Wetzel, the President of Squash Samoa, Mr. Michael Capisi, Multi-Sport Samoa, Mrs. Manuia Porter, Lawn Bowling Samoa,
Dad's in the flag
Mr.
bearing.
Tuataloa, Joe Annandale for Pattern Samoa. Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
At the first game of the Pacific Games 2019. Got Samoa warming up. Teams, New Caledonia, Fiji, Tahiti, Norfolk, Fiji. I think I mentioned Fiji. Third day of Pacific Games. We're playing New Caledonia today. That's that team. Playing for the bronze medal against Tahiti. Crowd's getting fired up. We're up 2-1 against Tahiti. Jordan just won his second game. He just needs one more and then we're going to win the bronze. Samoa had an awesome game, one bronze. Good stuff. Getting ready to walk into the medal ceremony. We got Samoa in the back. It's a good thing he's got the tracksuit on because he's shirtless underneath. That's going to be part of the medal ceremony. Women have just finished.
Ladies and gentlemen, the medal ceremony for the women's team event will now begin.
Well done, Fiji!
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the medalists for the women's team event. The medals will be presented by Avioga Masoe Norman Wetzel, the Pacific Games Director for Catering.
We're finishing with the doubles finals today. The men's are in the semis, the mixed just lost their semis, and the women have a shot at gold, so let's hope for the best. Bronze medal for the men's doubles. Women's semi-final against Deidre and Lucy and Samantha and Lupe. It's Deidre and Lucy's coach, and that's Samantha and Lupe's coach. May Samoa win. Samoa. This is the gold and silver medal match for the women's double between Samantha and Lupe from Samoa and New Caledonia.
Lucy and Samantha Market, Nanu of Samoa, Christelle Nagao
Let's go Samoa! The other matches. Yeah! So overall we did amazing. As a Samoa squash team, we got a bronze in the men's teams event, a silver for the women's teams event. Samantha and Lupe also got a silver, as you just saw, and also Ivan and Lupe got a bronze. So it was a great team event. It was a great team effort. Heading to the closing ceremony, it felt completely different to the opening ceremony. Felt like you had fostered some really great friendships with the athletes at the squash event. You got to know them, so you're waving at them as they passed by. You were no longer strangers with these countries. You felt that you did well overall and that everyone did great. You know, it was great participation.
Finally at the closing ceremony. During the march with the villages.
Welcome.
Good job, New Caledonia. You guys rock.
And last but not the least, the host of this year's 16th Pacific Games, Samoa!
Hey! Yeah.
Closing ceremony. Samoa 2019.
Yeah, right there! And then even more special as you're walking down the line with your Samoan athletes. It was great seeing a lot of friends that I knew who had competed. They had achieved some great success with their own accomplishments, and also some family members. And then I met a great guy from Sydney. He reached out and said, "Hey, I follow your YouTube," and I don't do a lot of YouTubing, but thanks for the motivation. Thanks for the motivation. I'm definitely gonna try and do better now on uploading a few more videos. Got to meet his son. His son's probably one of the best boxers for Samoa, and won gold or multiple golds. I'm not too sure. I'll have to follow up on that. But it was amazing, and I cannot wait for the next Pacific Games or the next Oceania Games or whatever it may be.
Oh, cheers, bro. I need to do one. I need to do another video. Yeah, it's been too long.
vacation and I've been eating like crazy, and we're here at Anga Reef Resort. So I'm gonna upload our time here and share it with you, but for now, I'm out.